Okay, hey YouTube. I just want to make a quick video on magazine pouches, small arm ammunition pouches used during the Vietnam War, early 60s up to mid 70s. And I wanted to show you guys, if you're going to be reenacting or doing a Vietnam loadout, what pouches to use and what pouches not to use. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pouches. 3 correct ones. Pardon, 4 correct ones, counting this one. And let's get started with this one. So this one is the Marine Corps M61 M14 pouch for the M61 belt. It was specifically made for the M14. But the M14, as we know, got phased out during the middle of the war, and the Marine Corps started getting issued the M16. So this pouch, I like it when I play airsoft because it's not bulky like the M56 pouch. But the only bad thing is it only holds 1 magazine, as you can tell, and it snaps onto your M61 belt using these snaps. And you can only hold 1. These came out in 1961, and I believe they were made up to early 70s. Yeah, I've seen pictures of guys in Beirut still having some around. Yeah, it's a pretty good pouch. They're common to find, but not as much as M56 pouches. Alright, so here we have the M56 pouch. The most commonly used pouch for reenacting. Whether Army or Marines or Navy SEALs, whatever you're reenacting, this is what's most common. And it's a good pouch, don't get me wrong. But I don't like it because, I don't know, I feel like it's too bulky. So I just run 4 of these and then I run my bandolier of ammo. But in this pouch, you can actually run 3 M16 mags. Let me show you real quick. I'm using airsoft mags because I didn't want to bring out my actual magazines out. And it will look like that. And you can also run 2 M14 mags in here. And of course you got your little side tabs for grenades. And there's 2 versions of this pouch actually. This is the second pattern. Actually, I'm sorry, 3 patterns. This is the second pattern. The second pattern didn't have, of course, doesn't have the front plate to help it keep its shape, and it doesn't have a grommet. The first pattern actually had the grommet right here and another plate, and it helped it kept shape. And the third pattern was exactly like this, except shortened for the shorty mags, and it was right about this size, but it's still canvas. Those are really hard and rare to get, or at least I think so. Right here we have the third pattern, mainly used by the Army. I haven't seen pictures of Marines use these, but this is what's known as the M67 pouch. Built to replace the canvas pouch. It's made out of nylon. Really good in jungle conditions, of course, with 2 tabs for grenades, and this can actually fit 4 magazines in it instead of 3. Of course, it has a hook for your suspenders, nylon, Alice clips, of course. Yep. Here is what I wanted to get to. Most guys that get into Vietnam don't know anything. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to single y'all out, but it's okay. We've all been there, and that's what we're here. We're here to help each other out, share knowledge with fellow reenactors. This pouch you can get away with being reenacting Marine Corps or Army, but this, somebody that knows their stuff will call you out on this. You're probably thinking, what's the difference between this and this? Other than the shade of color and the stitching, this is an Alice pouch. And of course, this is pre-Alice, which is, it's kind of the same thing, but the only thing, it has these flaps inside to protect your mags from, of course, jungle rot and rain and mud and dirt like that. These actually came out and were mainly used by the Marine Corps. I believe they came out in maybe 72, maybe 73, but this one's dated 73. It barely see it. It's like faded in here. Both are dated 73. I have a pair. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. You can, I mean, this thing sucks. You gotta open this flap, then open these flaps to get to your magazines. But that's the correct pouch to use for late Vietnam Marine Corps reenacting, not Army. But if you're gonna be playing airsoft, you can get away with using the Alice pouch. Remember, no flaps for the Alice pouch. Flaps for the man. To tell y'all the truth, I really don't know what it's called. I know it's a 30 round mag pouch used by the Marines. So, I'll give y'all another quick review. The Marine Corps went from this to this basically, but in between, the Army depots were issuing these in Vietnam, which is where mainly Marines got their supplies, because there was no Marine Corps depot in Vietnam. For your standard Marine Corps loadout, 4 of these, or 6 if you're an automatic rifleman, but the most common you see is 4 or 6 in Vietnam. Mainly 6 for 6 mags of M16 or 6 M14 mags in your bandolier, of course. If you're Army reenacting, you can get away with 2 of these on your belt and a bandolier, or you can actually run 4 of these on your belt, and of course as many bandoliers as you want. And also 2 or 4 of these. Same goes for this. One thing I wanted to talk, guys, there's always that one guy out there that wants to have everything the same type. Like, he wants to have M67 pouches, an M67 belt, M67 E-tool cover, and suspenders. But let me break it up to you guys. There's some guys might have all M67 gear and all M56 gear, but all depended on what you were issued. You could be having M56 canvas suspenders and an M56 belt with 1 or 2 of these and 2 of these, or if you're in the Marine Corps, you can still have your M61 pouches issued before Vietnam and have maybe 2 or 3, or maybe getting rid of all these and going to M56 pouches. But it's up to you guys. Just remember, early to mid late war, early to mid to late war, mid to late war, and then really late, like 72. This is basically nobody in Vietnam, like between 65 and early 70s would be seen with these. Mainly you see guys like at the embassy in 75, the MEU, Marine Corps Expeditionary Force, were issued these, and then quick response when they started phasing out the 20 round mag for the 30 round is issued Stanag mag. And then these are really late 70s, early 80s, all the way to 2000s when they finally got replaced by Molly pouches, the Alice pouch. Remember, this is not an Alice pouch. Flaps, no flaps. Thank you guys. Sorry I'm doing this video fast. I promised y'all I would do a video for y'all, so here it is. And I just want to thank you all for the support on Instagram and on YouTube. I will be trying to do more videos. The next video will probably be on combat shoes or combat boots used in Vietnam, pre-Vietnam, and then late Vietnam. Both the Marine Corps in Vietnam and every other ground forces in Vietnam. So, yeah, guys, thanks. Wishing you a happy Sunday, and y'all have a great week. Thank you.